lesser tubercle and bicipital groove, right? If she can't be in external rotation, then I might not get lesser tubercle. I might not get that subscap. Okay, this is a fun little game I'm playing with your arm. Okay. All right. So from here, let's find, there's some greater tubercle. There's bicipital groove. That's going to be fun. There's some lesser tubercle. You're going to really like that too. Okay. There's your biceps more. There's some greater tubercle, right? So greater tubercle, I'm going to go just straight in. Lesser tubercle, again, aim out towards humerus. Long ahead of the biceps, I can go just straight in like this, or I can angle my needle and thread it down the groove. Okay. So all of those are fine. And like we talked about, like once you're on humerus, like it's fair game, right? So if you go, hey, I want to go anterior delt more, I want to go middle delt, like fine, you're on humerus, right? Just like how you're on leg, like fine, okay? Just making sure we're being mindful when we're towards thorax, we're not aiming towards thorax, okay? If we had that fascial point, so we find axillary line, right? We come superior to that, so we're an anterior delt, and we're angling out that way, okay? So we're already going to kind of have a needle in that area. So for lesser tubercle, we're going in like that. Okay, she's gonna like that. Greater tubercle, again, I can put multiple needles at greater tubercle. Oh geez, did that again. See, that's why I don't like these needles sometimes. They get stuck in the tube. And bottom it out, I'm going there. And then, so for long head of the biceps, I can either go in like that, or I can thread it down the groove. And that sounds more fun, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, you guys feel good with those? Those are pretty straightforward. Okay, so then from there, where she can just layer on like that, and like that's probably easiest. Okay. So for this, like I said, I'm very right-handed, so I'm very much a right-handed needler. So I'm going to grab with my left hand. I'm going to needle with my right. And I tend to grab like this, right? I find this can be a little like grabby, right? I feel like if you're doing it like to a man, it's less so. With like women, like that seems grabby to me. So I tend to grab more like that, right? I'm going to pinch you hard, right? And so I'm going to tell her that I'm going to pinch her hard so that she barely feels the needle, which is partially true. I mean, that is true, right? But that's not the only reason I'm pinching her hard. I'm just like being mean to her. More importantly, so these muscles tend to be twitchy, right? And so if I have this like dinky little grab on it, I put this needle in and like she twitches hard and I let go of the muscle, and well, now her like pec is flying back towards her torso with a needle in it. That's not great, right? So I'm gonna pinch her pretty hard so I have a good grasp of her tissue, okay? So I've got my needle. This is where you get to learn how to use a one-handed needling technique with the little tabs. No one ever likes it, but I know, okay. So I'm gonna grab here and I've got pec. And I'm gonna angle my needle out and away, right? So I'm always going out and away. I'm making sure here's like muscle, right? I'm not way up in here. I'm not aiming like this. I'm aiming out and away, right? I'm gonna do it, and then I'll show you how I actually like remove this little tab, right? So then from there, the needle goes in. You can see the angle there, right? I'm angling out and away. Like I said, we can sit and talk about the weather here. I'm just still pinching here, right? Needle comes out, and then I let go. Okay. So with that, so again, because no one ever likes little tabs, you can, the way I tend to do it, I had to think about how I do this. So I hold the needle between my third and fourth fingers, and then I use my thumb and my index finger to remove the tab. Okay. I know, I'm very talented though. Okay. You can also just remove the little tab right here and then pin it against the side, okay? I don't care what you do, right? Just, there you go. So again, I'm gonna grab, I've got a good grasp of her tissue. I'm putting the needle in, I'm angling out and away. I can piston if I want, I can do a little like fanning where I'm kind of re-angling it, but I'm still always aiming out and away. Needle comes out, and then I let go. So again, I want her arm out of the way, but I don't want the tissue on stretch. And I'm grabbing lat, right? And same thing, I'm aiming out and away, right? So yeah, still 1 inch needle. So I'm grabbing lat. I make sure I have lat tissue. That's usually the more uncomfortable part of this, quite frankly. Okay? I'm kind of almost like up an armpit here. She's gonna have more tissue in prone. And there's my needle angle. Okay, so we're good with that. Come check it out.
You guys can't see, make sure that you just kind of make your way through.
Yeah.
Make some room for other people so that they can see.
Good. Okay, needle comes out. I let go. I'll do that one more time, just so we can see. Then if you need to change your position, box some people out, go for it. Okay. So I'm grabbing with my left hand. I've got her lat like this. I'm angling out and away. It was a little twitchy. And there we go.
It didn't hurt.
No.
There was a twitch.
There's a little twitch, yeah. Mm-hmm. Again, I can piston if I want. Okay. Ooh, that was a good twitch. That was a fun one. Yeah, okay. Yep. And then let go. And then, like, so I'm getting upper trap, right? If I need to move her head a little bit out of the way, I don't want her in a lot of side bend. I don't want the tissue on stretch, right? But I've got upper trap here, right? I don't have SCM. I don't have scalenes. I have upper trap. Okay? There's plenty of room over here. You guys can, yeah, come look, okay? So that's where we're going, okay? Upper trap. And again, I'm angling out and away. I'm gonna do both sides, don't worry. So I've got my 1 inch needle. I'm grabbing upper trap. I'm pinching you pretty hard. I'm angling my needle like that. Ooh, that was a little twitchy too. Okay. And so again, I'm kind of out and away with that. I can piston her if I want. I don't have to, right? Needle comes out and then I let go. Okay. So there's upper trap, right? I'm angling out and away. Ooh, just twitched, just going in, okay? Oh my goodness. That's an angry little one, right? So if like she twitches, right? I don't necessarily need to keep moving it through the twitch, right? I can try to piston it again, right? And see if it twitches more. Each time it twitches, it's a muscle spasm, right? So it's more likely to make her sore. So some people like that, some people don't, right? If someone came in with neck pain, they don't always love leaving with neck soreness. Okay? So just be mindful of that. And if they do get twitches, I usually let again, make sure you get like muscle tissue, right? So pull that out and away. And there we have it. So we got that. It was a little twitchy. This is some cute little ones. Right? And